Hey everyone, Odds here. Welcome back to the channel for another game of Mechabellum. I've got a special feature for you today. We've got Odyssey on the channel. He's going to take us through one of his MAG1 games from this past weekend in the Season 5 of MAG1 from Week 2. Say hi, Odyssey.
Hello again.
So as he's become a staple of the channel here, you guys love him, so we keep bringing him back. But we're also just like, I mean, if you guys aren't aware, he's my brother, so we do play and talk a lot about Mechabellum together off stream, obviously. And you know, Odyssey, he's been like gearing up to try to do this MAG1 season. I've been trying to get there myself, but I haven't quite made the cut yet. But soon, yeah, maybe next season, hopefully. We'll see. And yeah, like this was the second season, I believe, of MAG1 that you were able to play in.
Yeah, this is the second time.
Okay.
I think I was in season. Was this season 5.5 or just 5?
This is just 5, I believe.
So then I think I played in 3.5.
Right.
Or something. Yeah, and then this one.
All right, so this game you're up against Legion, who actually he went what 4-1 on the first day, I believe, and then this was the second game on day 2, and he was already up 1, so 5-1, and you're.
Or this was game 3 on the second day.
Oh, okay.
So he was 2-0. We were both 2-0, but I had to buy my first round, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, you were crushing it. I actually got a screenshot where you were on the top of the leaderboard for a moment.
Yeah, pretty didn't last very long.
All right. So this game, yeah, let's get into it here. We're gonna try to like analyze, you know, your mentality, your ideas and thoughts in a high-level game of Mechabellum here, and we want to figure out what's going on in your head. So, what's going on in your head?
Yeah, so I got a good pack this game, so I thought that was nice. Hound Saber, one of my favorite starts, and Marksman spec. Well, not the best spec, is decent because you get your anti-air for free round 2, so we don't have to worry about a round 2 Phoenix or building counter that. So it just helps me just focus on the ground war.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. And he was a no, we're not playing assault rated.
I know you don't have the spec for it.
And so he was crawler ball start, and so I wanted to avoid the headbutt to avoid playing against like Wraith Ball or something. So I went on the opposite side where there was a wall tower.
Oh, I see.
Because I prefer the crossfire.
Yeah. That makes sense. Also, this is a crazy start here, just buying like 5 like crawlers right off the bat. And
yeah,
actually,
it's pretty good actually. It keeps you flexible. Sometimes I do that as well. When Tarantula was more popular, if you had a Tarantula crawler start, a lot of times you just build 2 more crawlers.
Yeah.
And you just kind of see what the opponent does, and you can react more.
So one thing I think that might be a little bit difficult here is you're up against Fortified spec, and you're playing Hound, which does that not mean when you get attack 1 you still can't one-shot the crawlers?
Yeah, you lose your break points, which is tough, but you just need to get levels.
So do you focus more on levels, or if you're maybe not getting levels, would you consider getting an early +2 attack?
If I can afford it, I do like to get +2 when I'm going Hounds, and pretty much try to take every Hound level I get, no matter what.
One thing I noticed here too is Legion gets the anti-interference module, throws it on the Phoenix, which is honestly like a super high level play in my opinion. You see the tower goes down, it's still shooting, and I think it's really strong in the crossfire positions because your towers are going to die in crossfire. It's just, you know, what timing is the tower, and it's all about timing, right? So having that anti-interference, I feel like, is like a really strong card or item that a lot of people don't really use.
Yeah, it is very strong. but not always picked. And it is cheap, so it's pretty good to just pick it up.
So you've got the Void Eye drop here, and you've got the Scorp. What's going on in your mind now?
Yeah, so I was building out my defensive side there. Scorpions were to deal with the balls, developing my hounds to deal with all the crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to take range if I can afford it here, but I think with the second Scorpion buy, I have to wait till next turn.
Mm-hmm. Flank coming down here. This is the
Yeah.
Fire Badger.
He ends up selling his balls actually, and he's going into Fire Badger, which is scary.
I mean, the Scorp is still good against both of those, so.
The thing is, though, the Scorp's not good if it only shoots crawlers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's more difficult to clear the crawlers with the level 1 hounds.
Yeah.
A bit tricky here.
As everyone knows now, Fire Badgers are very strong.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. One thing I want to point out too is last round you had built out your crawler and your hounds here to prepare for being able to put the more expensive units the following turn. So now it's safer to keep to throw down the Scorpions, right? Because you have extra chaff and whatnot and chaff clear on that side. And you're not just throwing away those high value units.
Yeah, it's my typical play in a Crossfires, because I know I'm going to take my strong side tower. Usually my goal then is just to kill all his crawlers on my weak side. So round 2 is pretty much always just more chaff clear on the weak side.
Right.
And I just want to kill all his crawlers, because if you have crawlers alive and they don't, you'll just kill his stuff.
Yeah. They're amazing tower killers too. They just always weasel their way around and find the tower as well.
So it's been a pretty strong start so far.
Additional deploy offered. Also haste module. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, for round 4, additional deploy, very strong.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to skip it. So I think this marksman was pretty bad. I don't know why I made a marksman here.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, why were you thinking about putting it here?
I guess because his Phoenix was getting so much value, I was just thinking if I have an anti-air there to try to pick off his Phoenix, but
right.
It's a waste of a deploy. Shouldn't have done it.
Because there's still too many crawlers to deal with.
Yeah, I just need to get more chaff there. Oh, so.
Do you see some extra crawlers here on the flank? Range picked up for the Fire Badger. Oil is down here. This was Legion's oil?
Yeah, he oiled that last round, so now he's going to set it on fire.
Now you're doing the same. Actually, this position here is great, because the oil doesn't come down immediately, but it's going to buy, like, a little bit of time will happen, and the crawlers will be right on top of it. Like, the position here is quite good, I think.
Yeah, that's my thinking. They're too far forward and they die too quick.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like, to the pixel. Also, still no tech on the Scorpions. Still debating whether or not you want to keep them because the balls were being sold.
No, ideally I do want range, but I haven't even been able to grab range on my hounds. Because additional deploy dropped, so then I have more deploys, and like it just starved for cash, I felt.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't get the level.
So losing that round is pretty scary because Phoenix Badger is a pretty classic comp and it scales very well.
Raiden's a good pickup for that though. But the boat is also offered. I see you got range now on your hound. That's good. You do have one hound level, but yeah, range on round 5. That is quite slow. You're right.
Yeah,
and that's going to prevent your hounds from leveling. Like, this guy's like so close. Yeah. You see Rhino picked up for Legion. And he goes into Hacker.
Yeah, as you know, hackers can be quite annoying.
Yeah. The most annoying unit in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got this Raiden here. Probably don't need this marksman anymore, but it's only $100, I guess. Also, I like the vertical sledge here. It does slow things down quite a lot. Phoenixes will be forced to double tap the one sledge, oftentimes. And then
Yeah,
of course,
I like to do vertical sledges, just like that. Slow down the push.
and now you're selling out of the Saber. Is this in response to the Void Eye?
Yeah, they weren't doing much. It was round 5 when they finally got a level. Usually I like to get them levels by like round 3 if you can get level 2 Saber. Obviously, if you can get them round 2, it's better, but like I think round 3 is reasonable.
Yeah.
But if it's not leveling till round 5, like...
Yeah, then it's obviously not doing too much. Makes sense. It gets hacked, immediately destroyed by this Raiden. What's your thought now that you see the hacker?
I'm worried, but it's not that bad because I went into Raiden. The biggest problem is competing with the Fire Badgers for chaff clear. And the hackers are kind of annoying, but...
Oof. That level 2 tower is completely saved the day. Oh my god. Gotta level your towers, guys.
Yeah, I love my tower levels. I take a lot of them.
That completely turned around the round. The
There's a lot of games
shielding.
where I have level 4 towers.
Oh, I remember this. This was so sad. This is tragic.
Oh my god.
Marksman gets hacked, turns around, headshots the Raiden. Does get the double tap, but there's still... Yeah. Oh, now he gets the tower. This is brutal. I know, I saw this live and I was like, oh my god, this is great. He's going into hacker, but he's actually found a great way to win this round and then ends up killing himself.
Yeah, that one hack saved him like almost 1,000 damage.
Yeah.
Probably like 800 damage.
Yeah, probably at least 800. Orbital and javelin and orbital bombardment offered. Big javelin here.
I expect him to probably go barrier on his hackers, so, and with orbital being a 4-round cooldown, it would just be for the 1 round, so I'm like, yeah, do I want the orbital?
Yeah.
Which is also good because there's like a lot of junk on the ground, but I didn't also see a great javelin.
Right.
And yeah, I wanted to get range on my Raidens and more Raidens.
Yeah, that makes sense. But actually, we don't even see barrier chosen. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The orbital would have been good, but I mean, typically people just go barrier on their hackers, even if a spell isn't offered.
Did he already have range last turn? I think he ranged.
So.
You think so? Yeah, barrier at 600 is kind of expensive. This javelin is nasty.
Yeah, I expected the orbital. Usually people just orbital.
Yeah. You do have
The
range on
bombardment.
Raiden. Still got this marksman here too.
Yeah, but now my Raidens are just shooting crawlers.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Get too fast enough.
Starting to get levels on the hounds, but yeah, now you're just getting clapped in on the right side. It's really tough when the hackers are like gonna hack crawlers or whatever. It really messes up the Raiden quite a lot. It's got a slow
Yeah, all
rate
your
of fire.
units are turning around and stuff.
Theoretically, if the Raiden can get going here, it is a very strong composition, or a strong unit against Legion's composition, right? Rex Phoenix,
Yeah.
Rex Fire Badgers, Rex Hackers. The problem is the chaff clear, it looks like.
Yeah, look, it's finally getting levels on my hounds around 7.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So slow. Like I needed rounds like, or sorry, range like round 3,
Yeah.
not 5.
So you sell out of that marksman.
Yeah, because it's getting hacked and shooting my own
I know.
raiders. Like, this thing sucks.
Okay, so now you're focusing on your hounds.
Yeah. Okay, just need to kill the crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
So get my levels, get my mech rage. Decent.
Let me see anti-air marksman put down now.
Yeah, he kills the chaff
Also,
faster, so marksman will get locks.
Oh no, there's
Do
another
it.
phoenix there. I was gonna say, I thought he was selling out of the phoenix. Not yet.
So I saw him building marksman last round, so probably should have went into some wasps to distract.
Right.
Keep my raidens alive, and badgers obviously can't shoot the wasps. But
This is a scary
some
amount of
training on my
raidens.
crawlers, maybe. Don't know.
Oof. Yeah, it's oil turn. I mean, I feel like some training on crawlers, even with the fire, doesn't really work out unless you've got extra defense as well. It's kind of expensive to get through that. Oil's 150, and you gotta get sub-trained and +3 or +2 defense, and sometimes even +2 crawlers. But not a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, it's not terrible yet. Trying to call our way back. It was an oil round for him, so
yeah, not so bad. And the thing is, like, if you do manage to get, oh man, that sucks. If you do manage to get a round, like a good round, you can actually like do serious damage because you're the giant player in this situation.
yeah.
The boat is offered and Mustang. Oof.
Yeah, so obviously this was a turn I wanted to go into Wasp, and
Yeah.
he gets offered 3 Mustangs.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I go into my own Mustangs because to just feed him wasps. Maybe I should have still went into Wasp. But the Mustangs also do help kind of supplement some chaff clear.
Yeah. I think once you get later in the game, Mustangs are almost a necessity at some point. Round 8 or so, like it just stops Wasp, it stops a lot of weird stuff. Pretty safe unit.
Don't know what to make, just elite recruit some Mustangs.
Now it's your oil turn. I mean, there are so many light units here. Legion is playing very light because your chaff clear is not quite good enough. And your Raidens, I mean, they're not as good against light units, right? There's just too many targets. I do see you've got some Wasp here now, though. That's good.
Yeah, because of the Mustang drop, I don't need the level 4. They're just supposed to be chaff. So I make a couple of Wasps. Just to try to protect my Raidens a little bit.
Fortunately, this one gets locked on here.
Fire doesn't light. Sucks.
Man, it's close though.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Just chipping away, chipping away.
Yeah. Bit by bit, Prime. Tank prod, maybe? Oh, intensive, okay.
It's decent. I was a little flustered here. I took the intensive. I actually shouldn't have. I think I don't even end up using it.
High explosive ammo.
Yeah, I just want to clear the chaff.
Yeah.
It's my supplementary chaff clear.
Yeah, then you got
Try
your
to keep my
sub-training.
chaff alive longer.
Mm-hmm. This all makes sense. I'm also like this position on the Raiden. I don't know, like that. This I can forgive the marksman, but this one is like pretty tragic here. It's not really doing anything.
The idea is it to be in a position that's not getting pulled by the flank, but it's too far forward. So I do put a crawler there now to try to save it a little longer.
Right. What do you think about like having it in the middle though, as like this like step, like the sort of step?
There was nothing in the middle for it to shoot.
Well, if you put it like
trying to
just
get
kind of slightly to the
badgers.
right on the middle, it can help deal with. I don't know.
Well, I have one on the inside tower, kind of ideally to hit that badger
Right.
front, but
It's the idea you don't want to keep them too spread out either. It's better to bunch them, like what you're doing here.
here I'm like, okay, let's try to kind of death ball this side. There's no big spells.
No money for that intensive.
I have the fire on the other side, so hopefully that just kills all his chaff, and I win the left side.
Legion also going for subterranean, which
Yeah, and he
kind of screws
Sprinkler
over
Ham.
your Mustangs. And there's just a bit too much stuff, a bit too effective, and like you can't do any damage to these fire badgers. I mean so the high explosive ammo does, like when it's shooting the fire badger, does kill the units around the fire badger, so it's not the worst. Oh man, these guys are so low. Oh, trick shot. This one marksman is gonna ruin our day, isn't it?
Of course.
Oh, gets him. Okay, some damage, under 3k.
Man.
Advanced power, and another intensive.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I didn't even use my intensive last round, as you can see.
No, you
And I
did
picked
not.
another.
And Javelin's back. Do you ever try to dodge the Javelin in this case? I mean, it was here last time. It's kind of hard to say where it would be. There's a lot of juicy targets.
Yeah, it was what I was thinking about. I was thinking of selling the orange Raiden, figuring he would jab it. I forget if I beaconed a different one. I think I predicted wrong though, because like as you can see, he's jabbing the two Raidens there. And I think I undid some stuff and blah blah blah. So I'm not sure if I.
Oh, you,
okay,
you
so
beacon it
I
better.
go for a beacon that one. Yeah.
Now we go hard on the hounds, trying to deal with the chaff problem.
Yeah. Too little, too late though.
We do have +2 attack.
Take some Mustang levels.
Yeah.
It helps. Couple bobbles.
Decent EMP. Unfortunately, you lose 2 of those.
Yeah, that was a really good jab.
Big EMP over here as well. Now you're going to be losing on the left. Pretty badly. Right side. Just barely. Almost trading. There's too many Mustangs left.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, I think, like, chain on the Raidens probably could have been pretty good.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it jumps back to the marksman. But I run 4.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah,
if you run 4,
chain only does whatever's in range, right? So it would shoot whatever's in range, but fork can bounce backwards and get bigger targets.
the other way around.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
Yeah, my takeaway is I think I needed the hounds to scale earlier, um, range earlier, would get levels earlier. I think I kind of got scammed a little on that one round where my own marksman took out some Raidens.
Yeah,
That
and
was
then
a bit of
also
a setback.
unlucky the Mustang turn.
Hmm.
It was like
But
3 packs of them too. Like, come on.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're right, but also what made it hard to scale your hounds here was it's honestly the fortified spec because you weren't able to one shot the crawlers.
Yeah, that's true.
And I wonder if I don't know. I like going into fortified spec. It's harder to play hound. Maybe it would be better to try something else.
Yeah, you're probably right there.
But being that that would be a beginning of the game issue, something that maybe is more takeaway here. I don't know.
Not sure if levels on the Raidens is tricky because we had additional deploy,
Yeah, these
and I
marks aren't
wasn't
quite
sure if
high.
levels on the Raidens would do too much.
I think he might have too many Raidens. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2,
Yeah, maybe.
3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, never mind. There is quite a lot of fire badgers when you look at it. It's probably appropriate. I think this one was mispositioned. I think it should have been back farther, which means that this
Yeah,
one,
maybe just non-existent.
yeah,
And for the amount of Raidens I have, I probably should have went
he's,
fork, I guess.
yeah. You see how much damage this did the whole game? It was basically nothing. It's been
Yeah.
there for a lot of turns. Hmm. Well, you did overall do pretty decent this MAG1 season, better than the last time, right? So you ended with, was it 4 and 6?
Yeah. Which was, I believe, 20th on the leaderboard because they do it by MMR based on who you beat and who you lose to.
Right.
And the last season I played in, I think I ended like, yeah, 31st, like almost dead last, but not quite last.
That's
So,
totally fine. Yeah.
this one though was the last season I played was the private ladder, and this one was just Swiss. And
Right.
I do like the Swiss format much better.
Yeah. Why is that?
Um, a lot of it I think is a mental thing. Like when I play ladder, I don't really care that much. And I know it's like a private ladder and like there's more at stake, but like it's not quite the same in my mind. And I like a kind of more like structured tournament. I put like more pressure on myself, and I think I perform better that way.
It
But it's like,
feels,
oh, just queue again, just queue again. Oh, I lost. Oh, whatever. I just queue again. Like
yeah,
it's like
it's too
but
forgiving or like mentally
yeah.
forgiving. It may not technically be, but it feels that way.
Yeah,
But in a,
but the nice thing is that when they did start the private ladder, they did expand the number of players in MAG1, which is good. And obviously, in the future, it could lead to like more people being able to participate as well beyond the 32,
Mhm.
which I think is really good. But just from my perspective, from performance wise, I prefer like a Swiss or a the GSL style brackets they do
Mhm.
for round of eights and stuff.
I
I think
believe
is
it's only
nice.
30 players actually, because it's groups of 5.
I think it was 32, but people dropped out, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe.
The final leaderboard, yeah, they had taken some people off, but I know, like, I had a buy, right? Because somebody didn't play the second day, and I think in the first day there was someone who didn't play any games either.
Sarah had problems, I believe, the first day.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up here. Maybe we'll have time to have a look at another replay. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay. So we're going to cut this video here. Thank you guys for tuning in and join us next time where we go over another replay from Odyssey from the MAG1 tournament. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that stuff. Maybe join us in the Discord and come say hi. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.